And then, like, why haven't you got a real job? Why are you doing backflip in the middle of a square?
Still haven't found the Arc de Triomf though.
We're Angela and Alan. We took a sabbatical and travelled around the world with no plan and a small budget. We're thrifty travellers, always looking to make our money go as far as possible while still having meaningful experiences. And we share all of our expenses and costs to help you do the same. Join us as we embark on new experiences, explore new countries and enjoy life to the fullest. If we can do it, you can too. But don't forget to subscribe to our channel to follow our journey, learn how we budget and get inspired for your own adventures.
This morning, Alan dropped me off at Stansted Airport again at stupid o'clock. He's gone off to work and I am now 2 hours away in Barcelona with our daughter Kat. We hopped on a flight that cost us £60 return. We've just paid £4.09 for a train ride into the city, and I am looking forward to seeing as much as I can see in Barcelona without spending a fortune and only spending on things that give us the best possible value as usual. We have finally made it into the heart of Barcelona. We are feeling very hungry. So what we're going to do first of all is go to La Ramblas. We don't particularly want to go there. It has a reputation for pickpocketing, so we're all prepared. Our bags are all locked up. But the market that we want to go to, the food market, is just off La Ramblas. Ready to go? So that's where we're going to go next. If you want to do the hop on, hop off bus, I believe it's €28. But that's the queue for it. Look at that. Once you get off, there's no guarantee you're going to get back on. La Rambla. Could someone comment below what the name of this street actually is, because we saw lots of variations. It's an absolutely beautiful street. I can see why it's a tourist hub. But yeah, I can also see why it's become pickpocket central, because it's nothing but tourists here. Anyway, we found La Boqueria, the market. We're going in there to hopefully get ourselves some tapas. We found the market, incredibly busy. Found a snack. You needed that? Yeah. I would definitely say if you're going to come to the market, come early. It's lunchtime now and it is absolutely heaving, but absolutely fascinating, all the stuff that's on sale. We've had our first meal of the day, which was local cheese and meat, and it was really lovely but very salty. So we've gone in for some juice as well. Yay! It is so crowded here. Absolute pickpocket haven, because you are shoulder to shoulder with everyone. If you're going to come here, keep hands on your valuables, because, I mean, there's security everywhere, but that also tells you a story that they need security here. We've hopped over the road and we've come into what is known as the Gothic Quarter. Pardon? What is known as? And it's a warren of sort of 3-4 story buildings, lots of little alleyways, but absolutely filled with little souvenir shops, boutiques, all kinds of interesting stuff, all pedestrianised. Compared to the market, not too crowded, so it's a vast improvement. So we're going to do a little bit of souvenir shopping. You've just got to promise not to tell Alan. Someone from Barcelona, please explain this to me. I'm really curious as to what these are. The Gothic Quarter is interspersed with little squares
where there's street performance. Catherine is very much her father's daughter and can't get away from them quick enough.
It just gives like your unemployed friend on a Monday afternoon, like, why haven't you got a real job? Why are you doing backflips in the middle of a square?
Some of the places that Alan and I have been to recently, we've been not surprised exactly, but we've been aware of how expensive things are. And actually we're seeing lots of quite affordable stuff here in Barcelona. That is surprising. We are trying to find our way to the Arc de Triomf, and yes, there is one in Barcelona, not just in Paris. We've just found ourselves in Plaça Nova, the new plaza, and I have to say, I would come here over La Ramblas any time. So this square has a museum just off of it. It's surrounded by Roman towers, the remains of Roman buildings. Lots of bars and cafes. I think this is a much nicer area to come to. I don't think there's any comparison, really. I don't mind saying that on the journey in from the airport, I wasn't overly impressed with Barcelona. It was all blocks of flats and dirty and grimy. But now that we're into the heart of the city, these beautiful buildings, it's quite lovely. The buildings date back through the 1800s and 1900s. Really, really lovely. Still haven't found the Arc de Triomf though. So behind me, we found the Arc de Triomf, and this leads into the city park, Ciutadella, I'd like to say, which in turn leads down towards the coast. But we're going to stop here, get ourselves a little drink, refresh ourselves, have a break because it's very hot, and carry on later. We made it back to our room. Very nice it is too. So there will be a room tour video. That will be a separate video as usual, so you'll be able to see what the hotel looks like that we're staying in and what our room's like. You're probably wondering why, if we're spending a day in Barcelona, we haven't been to Sagrada Familia. We know lots of people who have been there, and all of them have said beautiful outside, not really worth paying to go in, and the queues are really bad to go in anyway. See? So we are contemplating it. I would like to go and see it outside. However, we can see Sagrada Familia from the rooftop bar of this hotel.
Yes, we can.
So we've just been upstairs, had a little cocktail.
Or two.
Well, some of us have had two. So we can actually see it anyway. It's a really imposing building on the skyline. There's lots of places in Barcelona you can see it without actually having to go there. Might go there tomorrow.
Yeah.
We shall see. But for today at least, that's a wrap.
Yay.